always thought medium was smaller than full, but it's not the case when it comes to sensor sizes. In my quest to buy the same exact gear that my favorite YouTube channels buy, I thought my goal was full frame.
Ooh, full frame. That's the best. If you want a blurry background, you go right up to that full frame.
A few years ago, I thought if I wanted to become a real YouTuber, I needed to get my hands on the Sony a7S III. It could film 4K 120p. I didn't know what 120p meant at the time, but I knew that's what I needed.
For current Sony users, this is your dream camera, and you should pre-order this immediately. Link in the description.
Hey, Sony. I didn't realize you were in the business of making perfect cameras. But apparently you are, and it's rude. It's rude, actually. I wasn't even looking or wanting a flippy screen on that thing, so.
It's also extremely sensitive to low light, and I was like a little kid. I put my 85 f1.4 on there, and I took it out, and I just looked at the stars, and everything was so beautiful.
The only problem was the camera cost around $3,500, and it was not in my budget. Over the years, I've had my eye on that camera on the used market, and the price has slowly dropped. Until now, in 2025, it's around $2,000. I just knew that once I could get my hands on the Sony a7S III, my camera channel would take off. I had big plans of being just like Sarah Dietschy.
And are y'all ready for this? It's very scandalous for the people who stayed after the Squarespace ad. I bet only 2 of you guys are left. Look at this. I never wear shorts because I'm too white. I stay inside editing videos all day. I never get out in the sun. So I'm going to try to get some sun. Oh my gosh, y'all saw my legs.
So I was finally able to get my hands on one 5 years after release, and I was so proud to finally have a real YouTuber camera. But surprisingly, the quality of my videos didn't change very much. And sadly, I discovered that many of my favorite YouTube channels had gotten rid of their Sony a7S III and moved on to bigger and better things.
So as you know, I have finally sold it. Thank you, my friend, for buying that. It's a great camera. A7S III was the perfect camera. I didn't know Sony was going to make it even better, put more fun modes in, and then shrink the size and the cost.
And then one day I saw Tony Northrup using a Hasselblad. I wasn't sure what that was, but it sounded mysterious and Swedish.
This is the Hasselblad 500 series camera. It's the first camera that went to the moon. Ansel Adams had one.
Ansel Adams.
And it's beautiful, but it's mostly been replaced by digital perfectionism that we carry around in our pocket. But maybe something was lost. Maybe the experience of perfection isn't quite what this experience can offer you. But what if you could have all of this with the convenience of modern? What if it gave you the world's best image quality with a 100 megapixel sensor? What if it gave you the experience of film with the convenience of digital? And the option to go with a more compact setup when you wanted to be a little more discreet, when you wanted to travel a little more lightly. This is what the Hasselblad 907X offers.
That's when I discovered full frame wasn't the largest sensor size after all. There was medium format. If medium format was what Ansel Adams used, that must be the right type of camera for my YouTube channel. I decided to do a little research on the price of medium format cameras, and it left me feeling quite financially embarrassed. I was feeling a little depressed because medium format seemed to be out of my league, and all I had was a Sony a7S III, which I thought was a perfect camera just a few weeks ago. I took some solace in the fact that medium format isn't great for wildlife photography, and I definitely love taking pictures of squirrels. But then I saw Chris from Petapixel doing wildlife photography with a medium format camera.
This is a 500 millimeter. I mean, we've never had anything even remotely this long for the GFX platform. In full frame 35 millimeter term equivalents, this is going to give us just under 400 millimeters. And I do also have the teleconverter with me, which is going to push me well over a 500 millimeter equivalent. Let's get to it.
Well, at least with full frame, I'd be saving on size and weight. Whoever heard of a compact camera in a medium format size?
This is the Fujifilm GFX 100 RF, and it's a medium format camera with 102 megapixels. 102 megapixels, and it's a fixed lens camera. So you get this compact camera with super high resolution. It's 5,600 US dollars.
Could you imagine how much cropping I could do with 102 megapixels? I need it. I decided to cheer myself up with the fact that Casey from Camera Conspiracies still uses full frame, so it still must be pretty good, until one day.
Oh, I was just inducted into the YouTube Hall of Shame for dumbest purchase ever by a YouTube scrub douche. And that would be a Fuji medium format GFX 100S with the Mitacon 65mm 21.64. I misspoke. I don't know why I did it. It's hell on paper. I had to see for myself what would medium format look like. It's this lens that was making me curious. All these examples of photos, and it has like the most pop you ever seen in your life. And it's like, if we're 3D pop hunting, this would be the end game. This is the first time we've ever seen it happen. Oh boy. I could be in focus at some point. Part of me is 100% in focus. The only part that matters. Medium format is upon us. It's basically like a 50mm 1.1 equivalent.
I confess, I was lusting after those medium format Tone balls. I've come to the conclusion that I might not be able to own the same gear as my favorite camera channels in the year they're using it, and that's okay. Who knows, in 5 years I might be able to own my first medium format camera. And besides, Mark Bennett hasn't started using medium format cameras yet. Or has he?
Medium format is in the future? I don't know, April. Is it? Is it? Maybe. Maybe. That sounds like Casey. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Some exciting things on the horizon.
But in the meantime, I think it might be okay to enjoy the Sony a7S III for my squirrel cinematography. If you like this video, give it a like, consider subscribing for more camera-related content from a newbie like me. God bless.